If you've been doing personal growth work, but still feel stuck in the same relationship patterns, I want to invite you to something special. On April 12th, I'm hosting a half-day virtual immersion called Back to the Heart, the Embodiment Experience. Together, we'll explore how to reconnect with yourself and begin rewriting the love story you're living through nervous system reset yoga, human design insight, guided relationship story work, and a powerful breathwork ceremony. It's a live experience from 1 to 6 p.m. Eastern, and the replay will be available if you cannot attend live. Early bird tickets are just $22 until April 1st. You can register at the link in the show notes below. I would love to have you join us.
Back to the heart.
What if the life you've been searching for starts the moment you return to your heart? Welcome to Back to the Heart, the podcast for people who are ready to release old stories, embody their truth, and create a life that feels aligned, safe, and real. I'm your host, Amanda Roa, Identity Expansion and Embodiment Coach. And here we talk about healing through storytelling, nervous system regulation, self-trust, and tools that help you come home to yourself. You'll hear powerful conversations with guests sharing the breakthroughs that changed their lives, and you'll also get solo episodes with insights, language shifts, and real-life practices to help you reconnect with who you are and call in the kind of love you once believed only existed in fairy tales. Let's get into today's episode. Welcome back to the heart. As I sit here and record this message, I am reminded how uncomfortable I still get whenever I hit record and whenever I actually have something really important that I want to share or something that is holding dear to my heart. I still get nervous, my voice still shakes, and I've been recording a podcast and publishing a podcast for over a year now. My voice has been heard all over the world, over 4,500 downloads in a year, and I'm still nervous. I still get a chance to manage my breath. To practice being seen. So today's episode is for anyone else out there who wants to be seen, who wants to be heard. Maybe not hosting your own podcast or even being on a podcast, but being seen and heard by the people around you. And most importantly, being seen and heard by you, by yourself. Today's episode is for you. So I've changed up the setup of my recording area. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable. I see I'm sitting in a recline chair instead of in my office chair. And just trying to practice. And where do I feel comfortable being me? I can look at the camera without looking at myself on the screen because I'm like, why is my mouth moving like that? Just so you know, I've been doing this and I still look at that and I'm critical of myself and see that and acknowledge that that's just me. And these are all pieces of ourselves that we get to practice loving all of those parts of ourselves. So you're not alone in having those fears and hesitations. So with that being said, today I want to share something that has really been a powerful tool for me that I believe can help you getting comfortable being seen and heard as well, and help you in your community and help you with feeling supported and loved along your journey. Voice notes. Voice note is an audio message that you send to your friend. Whether you're sending via text, you're sending via a platform like Telegram or Instagram or Facebook or WhatsApp or whatever messaging service that you use, you're recording an actual audio message. It could be 30 seconds and it could be 8 to 10 minutes. These messages are natural. these messages are raw. These messages include audible pauses. They include the breaths. They include the rambling. They include the authenticity. They include the emotion of what the person is actually experiencing in that moment. So whenever I send an audio message or a voice note to a friend, I'm able to communicate a completely different level of my energy to them and expressing, whether that's a joy or whether that's a sad and a tense and a tightened frustration. You can feel the energy. Our voices emit frequencies, abracadabra, with these words I create. So speaking out is so important for our communication and for our relationships. And we've gotten into a habit, at least I had, of just texting people and that's it. Sharing memes and texting, that's not really connecting. That's not really communicating. And in a world where we are having relationships and connections with people online, even these partnerships and support that I have with people I've met online that I haven't even met in person. I used to think whenever my dad started doing that on Facebook, like, that's crazy. And now I'm doing it all over the world. One of my closest friends is in Ireland, and we're sending voice notes to each other all the time. And it's so beautiful for me to get a voice note from my friend in Ireland and get to hear her beautiful accent, her beautiful voice, and feel the energy and feel the tone and the emotion and what she's sharing with me. And even if you want to take another extra step, do a video note. I love opening my phone in the morning, and with her being in Ireland, she's 5 hours, maybe 6 hours. I don't know. The time's just changed again. They're at a different time than it changes here. Again, a reminder that time is an illusion. We're all randomly changing the time at whenever somebody randomly tells us to change it. I digress. Different topic. Anyway, it's so beautiful to be able to wake up and see this message from my beautiful friend in Ireland and see the joy on her face or the rain pouring down all around her, to be able to feel more connected, because we are in a space of this awakening and healing. And if you found this podcast, maybe you're feeling disconnected, like you're losing those connections around you. And I just want to remind you that adding this voice note, voice messages, audio messages, or video messages to those that you're connecting with in whatever communities or courses or wherever you start to feel connected is so powerful. It has been a tremendous support system for me to be able to leave these voice notes. The other benefit of the voice notes and even a video note, like I said, let's start off small, start out with a voice note of somebody that you're close to. The benefit is that you get to truly express yourself and those vibrations to come out of your mouth into those frequencies, and for you to speak freely. Practice speaking freely and not overthinking what you're typing or how it's going to be read. You're literally live as if you were there in person. So you can leave this voice note, and then the other person on the receiving end can fully receive it and not feel like, sometimes for me in a conversation, there will be something exciting happening and somebody sharing something with me, and immediately my mind goes to, how does that connect or relate to me? And then I get excited, and sometimes I'm thinking about what I'm going to say next while they're still sharing. And honestly, I'm not fully connected in either space, because I'm kind of thinking about what I'm going to share, and I'm kind of thinking about what she's saying and what I'm receiving. So on a voice note, I can be fully present in receiving, maybe still be thinking that, but go back and re-listen to what she's saying, which is amazing, and have my response to the first thing of what she said, to record that response, and then continue listening to the message, and then record a second part to the second thing that she discussed. And whenever you do this, it's like you have this opportunity to really get so much out. And I find that we all have so many different thoughts that are going in our minds all day. And they're going so fast and they're so disorganized and so chaotic. That's why the writing and the story work that I do with Back to the Heart coaching is so important, because you're able to slow down all the things, chaos things that are happening in your mind, see them as an observer, see them on paper. So if you're not even ready for that yet, start with the voice notes. Let's get all the practice that we can get in getting comfortable with our voice, comfortable with speaking out. Start even making a voice note for yourself. Start with making a voice note for yourself today. Step 2, voice note for a friend or for someone else. Step 3, video note. And you can even do a video for yourself. This is a very good way for you to start to get practice with hearing, seeing your voice, speaking your truth, seeing yourself. Make a video. Even if you're not posting it, you'll never have to send this to anyone. This is just for yourself. I found this to be very helpful for me. And lots of times, yes, I have been filming content for social media or for the podcast or whatever it is that I'm doing. But lots of times I'm out and I feel inspired. I'm taking a walk with Honey and I'm like feeling all the energy and I have a great idea or this amazing moment in my body. And I just record a little video. I do a little selfie video and I may never post that. I may delete it later. But it feels so good to just get it out and say it out. And I've gone back and looked at a lot of those videos and it's so fun to look back to me and see, like, that's what Amanda was doing 6 months ago, or that's what Amanda was doing a year ago. And to honor and respect the growth that I see in myself today versus then. Each time we get more comfortable in sharing our authentic voice, with sharing our truth, voice notes, video notes, going live on social media, just making a video for yourself, the more comfortable that we can get with seeing ourselves and sharing ourselves, even just with ourselves, the more empowered we become, the more we get to step into our identity and speak our truth with everyone around us. Because we oftentimes think that it's about what someone else outside of us is thinking or believes or feels. But what matters the most is how we're thinking and feeling inside. Because no matter what someone else out there says, if we don't believe it inside, we're still going to have resistance against it. So this all comes back to the heart, to us loving ourselves first. So this is for anyone out there listening who just wants to love themselves a little bit more today, a little bit more deeply. Try leaving a voice note for yourself, and maybe next time for a friend. Share this with someone who you think might need an extra boost and a reminder to love themselves a little bit more today. If this conversation is lighting something up in you, if you are feeling that pull to go deeper, I want to invite you into my coaching space. Whether you are just starting to untangle old stories or you are ready to fully embody your next level, your quantum leap, I offer one-on-one sessions or a transformational 4-pack designed to help you shift fast and with real support. My coaching blends nervous system work, breath work, and story alchemy. So you're not just learning, you are living your breakthroughs. You can book a free 30-minute intro call to see if it's the right fit for you. Email me at back2loveme@gmail.com. That's backtothehearttoloveme@gmail.com, or find the link in the show notes below. Let's get you back to the heart, because that is where your power lives.